And we're live. So I'm just doing this just because. Why not? So I got these boxes and boxes and boxes and boxes and boxes. I've been putting loose crap in as I build printers and other things. And never really organizing it. So today, I think I'm going to at least attempt to get it somewhat organized and go through it all and at least get it consolidated and sifted through somewhat and figure out what I want to keep and what I want to get rid of and what's good and what's bad. Half of this junk, I don't even know what it is. So there's that. What's up, 3D Minic Vince? What's up, Viking? So I'm just sorting. I've actually got organized boxes over here, which are not very organized anymore. So I'm going to take all of these too and add it to the pile of crap to organize. Oh, I do have another plate. I thought I did. I kind of like these mini plates. This goes separate down here. See, and that's part of the problem is I don't even know where half of this stuff came from. Wheels and bearings and I just don't know. This could stay in here. Look at that. Oh, this is what I was looking for 2 minutes ago. Wonder if that'll screw with me if I do that right now while I'm thinking about it. Holy crap. What am I going to do with all this junk? Start by putting everything in one big, huge box. I got a lot of junk here. And a lot of it is just that junk. But this is what I originally wanted to do, was clean my actual keyboard. So I'm not going to be able to type. Stuck on the couch. Yeah, how you feeling, man? I hear you've been sick. I just disconnected my keyboard because it got yucky. But now I'm going to clean it. We'll start with that before I even get into the screws. You always do this upside down so the gunk doesn't fall into it. It falls down. And I use a toothbrush to get in the edges and get rid of the gunkies. I already got a couple keys that are not working anymore. I need to replace this keyboard. We'll start by cleaning the keyboard before we even get into the screws. How's that? Probably all you can hear is me scrubbing the keyboard, huh? Loud and obnoxious me. And I'm just not even going to kill the mic. You're over it. So how you feeling these days there, Viking? And I'm on delayed chat because I just got the StreamYard's chat window open, so it'll be a little behind. I might open the other one up in a minute. I'll try to get this done. I'll dry it off. Anybody want to jump in here with me? Hang out? Just BS? Sort through crap? Or it's Sorting Saturday. That's what I should have called this. Sorting Saturday. I might have to rename the stream after it's done. You're doing it upside down, dummy. So all the crap falls out. Can I open this? Yeah, view on YouTube. You can do it with the mouse, not the keyboard. Pause the audio. What is up, Carl? Pop out chat. So he didn't even show Carl showing up in the StreamYard chat. Oh, there it is. It just popped up. It's freaking sad. Oh well, at least they have it there, right? You can't have everything for free, I guess. Well, that looks much, much better. And it's much less sticky. I have no idea what I spilled on it, but it was gnarly and nasty. I don't know if I should plug this in yet or not. Is there any more crappity craps? Yeah, there's some crappity crap right there I want to get rid of. Where'd it go? Which key was on this one? That's better. Well, hopefully nothing shorts out. We'll find out in a second here. Is the keyboard functioning? What's up, Robbie Mac? Is the keyboard functioning? Seems to be. I've done that before where I cleaned it and then plugged it in too early and it was all covered in rubbing alcohol. And it kind of went with zap. No blue smoke or anything. It just stopped working. This all is garbage here. That's a quadcopter part. There's a lot of quadcoptery parts in here. This is almost all quadcoptery parts. Except for the Flappy Bird, which I never finished. And these two pieces of junk. I'm not even sure how I'm going to pull this off. Sorting these. I keep putting it off because, well, anybody want an A-net cage? I think I'm just going to throw this out. So, Carl, you realize I put a whole bunch of crap in that box. There's not just I put the hot end nozzles, heat brakes, the extruder motor. I believe they're extra Bondtech gears. I bought some aftermarket ones too, so I don't know if those will actually fit that or not, but you can play with it. The actual drive gears. There's a brand new set in there. Couple of fans you can try. They're the silent fans. They're not quite as silent as like Nocturas, but they push more air. Bunch of other crap I threw in there for you to play with. What is that? Open link and new tab. Milwaukee 48. Oh yeah. I got one of them here somewhere. The other thing I got to sort through is all these pens and pencils. That's what I should have done. Sent you a bunch of my mechanical pencils. You would have used those. I got messes of them that I bought for work, and now I'm just not using them anymore. I don't know. I got one of them things somewhere. It's a deburring tool. $17. You can buy one of those for like $4. Yeah, there's all kinds of crap. Whatever you don't want to either pass on or throw away. Cost me a boatload shipping. The freaking thing weighs a ton. All right. Don't care. You'll put it to use. If not, you'll pass it on to whoever next. I just need to unload some crap like this thing. The A-net cage. Would anyone even want this piece of junk? No. So it's going in the recycling bin. You don't get the Milwaukee one for $8, do you? Elephant toe breeze. Yeah. I got one here somewhere, so I don't know what the hell I did with it. That's the next thing I gotta sort out is this frickin' thing. Maybe I'll do that first. Does this pen even work? What even is it? Oh, that's a paint one. It's a paint Sharpie. This is my hippie mechanical pencil from the 70s. This is a carpenter's pencil with a retractable lead. It's a 5mm lead. This thing's awesome. I can't tell you how many times I've lost this and then find it. Oh, wow, my square drive. That's for flooring. You can get an automated unit that you just go around bouncing. It screws flooring down. Some pens. Somewhere I got a cap for this. All my mechanical pencils I use at work. Oh, here's the deburring tool right here. This came with like a boatload of different tips and everything. The only thing I found is they don't really work that well left-handed, which I am. Highlighter probably doesn't even work. Oh, yeah, it does. Another highlighter. Another highlighter. I'm thinking that don't work. Oh, well, it did go down. All right. Probably does work. There's actually not that much in here. Looks like a lot, but it's not. A bunch of these screwdrivers I used to get with my quadcopters. These used to come with a quadcopter. I have no idea. Oh, I know what that is. That's for taking the Mac Mini apart. Little baby Sharpie. Yeah, I don't think I'll screw it. Oh, these things are awesome. If you play is it 18 or 24? It's 5-finger powered volt. 5-finger volt? I don't know. These are actually silicone makeup brushes, which Amy Double D on Twitter and everywhere else turned me on to. You use them for glues and stuff, mostly for gloop, because you can gloop something, and when it dries, it doesn't stick to it, so it peels right off, and it acts like a paintbrush. They work awesome. You get a whole set for like $6, $10. They are awesome for applying gloop. If you want to be a gloopy, this is going in the recycling bin because I just have no need for it. None whatsoever. None. Done with crap. Getting rid of crap. What do I have in this box? You know what? I'm going to do the famous. Where's my roll of paper towel? It's around here somewhere. I hate just not being able to find stuff. I am too clustered these days. I need to just get rid of some crap. Okay, there's a whole roll of paper towel around here somewhere. And this room is not that big. I know it's here. I just don't know where. Did I take it out of here? Oh, no. There it is. Oh, crap. Poor knees. I have discovered that I love gloop. Gloop is by far the best PLA gluing material ever. Just ever. It's not great for big, flat surfaces. I agree with you. I would probably use like crazy glue type stuff like you did with your gun thing. You wicked it in. It's not a wicking stuff. It's a flat surface. And the thing of it is, it seems to dry out on me. So if you're trying to do a big, flat surface of it, you really can't because it starts drying out before you get the whole surface covered. But for small parts, oh my God, it's by and far the best. Okay, anything else in there? Box one. History, I don't even like. Well, actually, it's a nice box for big parts. Oh, another screw in there. Box gun. These are bearings. I have a place for these. These are actual purchased, whatever size they are, 5mm. And these are the same size, aren't they? Or are they longer? And I actually have a bin for these. These are the same size. These are the old wheels going on this that I had modified to go on the A-net. which I no longer need because it's now going to have this, not this paper towel. This is going to be the new A-net carriage. And so the wheels aren't needed. What the hell? See, this is what I hated about the A-net. To tighten it up, instead of using an eccentric nut, it had to slide for the lower wheel. And you had to crank it down tight. And this is what happened when you crank it down tight. It would crush the little nylon spacer. And then it would be all crooked, and I don't think I can get that off of there. And I want my damn screw back. I wonder if I can just unscrew it. If I can hang on to it. Let's use a better wrench. Where's the... What's up, Mr. Buttram? How is life in the fast lane of wherever the hell you live out there in the land of wherever it is that you live? Unscrewing. And I need a garbage can. And I have a 3D printed Walker garbage can just for my desk to throw junk into. Isn't that freaking awesome? This is what that thing actually originally came with. They are a single bearing, rounded for T-groove wheel. These things are the sloppiest pieces of crap. Normally, I would try and save the bearing, and just feeling that bearing, going right in the garbage bin too. And this is the top cap with a freaking Phillips. Piece of junk Phillips. Into a T-nut. Well, that's got a bearing in it. Just sad. So sad. So very sad. I think these are all the same light too, aren't they? Yep. Then they'll actually be going in. I have an actual bin for all of this stuff. And those are 5mm, and these are like 2 or 3. I think those are 3, and a spring, and a bunch of 5mm T-nuts, and those are slide-in T-nuts that I like a lot when you can get them in there. And then a bunch of really, really tiny 2 or 1mm. And then these are 2 or 3s. I'm not quite sure just by looking at it. And these are squished. And that one's squished. And that has nothing to do with any of it. That's actually for the RC car. And then some lock nuts, which I have a bin for that. And then some good wheels, which I have a bin for that. I don't know if I would quite want to get rid of this yet. See, I find the mechanical micro switch is much more accurate. What you need to make it accurate is an accurate way of contacting, which I thought I had one out here. Well, here's one of them I did. What did I do with the little screw bit? I had it here. I just had it here. All this stuff's got to go away. If you have a proper contact, I don't know what's here. This pile of junk is over there. That's adjustable. That is adjustable and solid. This is my adjustable end stop. I get super accurate with this. This is what makes those stupid little micro switches accurate. Because it hits that little dome head just perfectly, which you can't really see, and it's adjustable. And that's how all my axes, especially my Z's, I'm not too worried about the X and Y because that's a set it and forget it. But the Z I'm constantly playing with because I'm constantly changing beds and doing all kinds of crap. And this is the same thing here. Because that actually went that way when it was on there. This was actually my Y and Z end stop. This went down. And I have this backwards. This went this way. And that used to contact one of these on the X. I mean, you probably have a wiring issue. If you're getting phantom contacts, you're either using really bad switches. I did spend a little extra money, and I can't remember. I got them from a name brand. They were like $3 a piece instead of 20 for $3 kind of thing. But they're just regular micro switches. Same thing, and all of them use them now. Every one of my printers have the same basic switch on them. That one crushed, if not lost. Yep, and just so you know, the paper towel keeps the screws from doing the roll-away thing. All right, so wheels. I have a bin for wheels. I believe it's in this big one. Or is it in the little one? I can't remember. Oh, that's all the... God, I gotta get rid of some of this crap. Pretty sure it's in this one. I got some of those right here. Where did I just see those? I think I got enough angle brackets. I don't know why I bought all this crap. I just keep buying crap. Look, I got more crap. These things. There's an in switch. Here's another one of my little end switch brackets I designed. Oh, I sent you a bunch of these. These are the good ones. They're not the super cheapos. I think I put a half a dozen of these, or 2 or 3, I don't know, of the hose clamps. I was going to send you a piece of, I have a spare piece of cornucopia tube too. I was going to send you, and I forgot to put it in the box. So you're not getting that. Because I just simply forgot to put it in the box. Might as well dump that out. There's a bunch more wheels. So I might as well put them all together. Even if they're not in the actual wheel box. I got a linear bearing box. Anybody want these things? End caps. Freaking wobble head end caps. Crappy wheels. Start unloading some of this crap. And I'm just not using it anymore. Somewhere. I think it's in this one. I have a bin of just wheels. Here's some wheels and bearings and all that happy crap. So that's where it's all going to go. And I'll put all of these in there too. Ah, you bastard. You know what? These are staying over here. Yeah, I can't decide. I got too much junk. I just have too much junk. Way too much junk. And these go in here. I have a whole box of T-groove stuff. And some screws that are mismatched. Some nylon bushing should be with the wheels. Oh, don't you dare fall off. Some more T-groove. These are 5mm slide-in E1s. Another bearing. Angle bracket that doesn't belong in here. I use tie wrap. I hate bags. They just make things more difficult. Great for shipping, more difficult when you're in one of these things. Just had this out. What did I do with it? Right here. My biggest problem is I'm just plain out of room. Oh yeah. Gotta step out because I hear Mom yelling downstairs for a minute. Anybody want to jump in here? A TPU cover. I can't imagine. Well, I don't know what your home area is, but I have serious salt and dust issues here because being on the shoreline, and like I'm right. Not that I'm right on the water. I'm actually about 2 miles inland, but there's nothing between me and the water but the train tracks and the roads, some woods. But I get severe, shore breeze. I get lots of salt and dust and crap. And you know what? I'm going to get rid of this because if I need it again, I can just print another one, and I'm tired of hanging on to crap. And that one wasn't all that great anyways because it was a bad print, and I was just using it because I had it. But I do want the screws into this one. The nuts. Like hopefully I didn't glue in there. But I guess I did. Maybe not. Just doesn't want to come out. Okay. I guess the screw isn't, the bolt isn't any good anymore. I think I can throw it out for those two little nuts. I don't like wasting them, but all right, I gotta go back because I do hear Mom yelling. Doesn't sound important, but she's yelling. I know she's gonna want information because she's working on something. I will be back in 2 minutes or less. Okay, I'm back. I figured I'd do the bathroom too while I was out. Make it all one stop. Well, I switched to bottom diagonal angle with the belts running right over top. Maybe the belts might be. I don't know. Not a clue, dude. Not a clue. Lots and lots of screws. Lots and lots of more screws. More screws. Lots and lots of screws. Extra switch. Some of these ends. Oh my god, I got bunches of these things. Which I have a box for just the T-nuts. I got some spin-ins and some slide-ins. Might as well sort those all out. This is such a pain in the butt, and it's so going to be worth it in the long run. What happened? Why does my mail app keep popping up for no reason? It just pops up. You know what? I'm just going to quit it. Quit. Goodbye. Alright. These are all T-nuts. What do I do with the big pile of T-nuts? I have a big pile of T-nuts somewhere. One of these containers is just a big pile of T-nuts. That would be this one. Ugh. And some bolts and nuts and all that crap. Some washers in there. Just a hodgepodge of crap. And this is kind of a hodgepodge of crap here, which I'm going to fix right now. And I'm just going to do the same thing. I'm putting all the bearings and wheels and everything all in one container. What's in here? Bunch of washers. Oh, these are specific to the... Those do stay in there. They're specific to the wheels. So they stay in there. And the same thing. Just dump it the frick out because I'm tired of sorting and trying to pick and choose and deal. Bunch of little nuts and screws. These are spacers for the wheels. We might as well go with the washers for the wheels. Oh, look, some more T-nuts. Wheels, 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 wheels. All the little mini wheels and bearings for the mini wheels. I use mini wheels whenever I can. And washers for the mini wheels. Go over here. Go right there. Don't know what these are, hopefully. Washers for the mini wheels. Put that there. Yeah, washers. Separate. There we go. All the washers in there. Nuts. Spacers, spacers, spacers. Spacers! As our friend Ivan would say. More T-nuts. Got some eccentric nuts. Got all kinds of crap. More T-nuts. For the wheel. What else do I got? More T-nuts. I got a lot of crap I just don't need anymore. That looks like a squish spacer. Hey, look, a socket. Eccentric nut. We got a bunch of lock nuts, which I have a box just for those somewhere. And look, another lock nut. Oh, those are for the wheels, though. That's why. I think I will keep them with the wheels because those are specific to the wheels. And some more of those, and these, and that. What else do I got in here? Oh, look, another T-nut. Boatload of these things. Some spacers. Washers up the yin-yang. Some of these are specific to the wheels, and some of them are not. But I think I will keep them all together because I just got a thing of washers anyways. Because I got tired of searching for washers that were miscombobulated. That's all that size. That goes with those. And this is all M5. These are all this size, which I think is M3. That's an M4. Oh, look, another T-nut. Eccentric nut. Some nuts. These are all M5. This is a light nut that goes with that, so I'm going to put it in there even though it's got the bolt. Drive screws. Another squish spacer. Another squish spacer. Spacers. But listen to Ivan too much. Broken garbage. Oh wait, I got a garbage can right there. These are awesome. Right here. I designed these. You just snap into the 2020. If you haven't seen my little video on it, you just put it in, turn it sideways, and it holds your wiring. And you can use a thing that looks better instead of just crap wrapped around your. I've got about 8 million of these. So, to be honest with you, I think I'm just going to throw it out because I'm tired of looking at them. Springs, I think I got a place for just those. Another piece of junk. Tie wrap. More T-nuts. These are M5, right? Is M5 or M4? That's M5, I know it is. I want it go in there then. Oh, that's an M4 T-nut. Yep. Which I should probably keep separate, but whatever. Oh boy. This looks like M4. Where's that M4 T-nut? It sure is. I can tell just by looking at it. These are all M4. So are these. So is this. So is this. And so is that. I believe that is too. Yep. This looks like an M3, really long monstrosity. These are M2s. M3s, M3s, 3 M3, M2, M3, M3, M3. Oh, is that an M2 or an M1? These are all like M1s or M2s, really short. No idea where they came from. Probably end stop bolts for the A-net. M5 by 6. That's M4. 4, M3. 4, M4. These are Phillips frickin' drive M4s. Never know, might need it someday in emergency. The A-net was all built by M4 Phillips head. Phillips head, not hats. Frickin' stupid. That's just stupid. M3 with some nuts. 3. No idea what that is. Don't look like it's an M4 or an M3. I guess an M4 because it fit right in that socket. M3. This is M2 or M1. These are all tiny. Tiny. Couple of springs, some nuts. Getting somewhere. Not really sure where, but I'm getting somewhere. I don't even know what the hell that is. It's some kind of socket head. That's bizarre. I think I'll keep it though. That's a freaking wood screw. How they got into this pile, I have no idea. M3. That's an M3 too. Close enough. M3. That's actually an M4. More kind of wood screwy things. M4. M3. Bunch of M3 and M4 nuts. My lock. Some tiny ones. More wood screws. More tiny screws. More tiny screws. And more tiny screws. There's another one of them little locky things. I have no idea what that was for. That's a little bizarre thing. I don't even know if you could see it. It looks like an M3, but it's got like a built-in head and washer. Built-in, it's like a stud. It's just a bolt. Kind of bizarre. It goes over here and over here. Actually, that is M3, so yeah, it is. So I should bring those over here. And then some garbage. M3 and M4 nuts. Another one of them little studs. I have no idea where they came from. Bunch of washers. I'll just throw them in here for now. 4 nuts. 3 nuts. Spring clip for my quadcopter. Those will keep in the bag for now. These are M3. M3, M5, M3 nuts, M3 lock nut, M5 eccentric nut, M3, all M5. More eccentric nut, drive gear, stupid plastic bag, little tiny thing, piece of metal shaving, and a switch. Some funky wood screws. Actually, I think these are for the Hemera. One of these boxes with leftover parts from the first Hemera. They want you to use these wood screws. They call them self-tapping wood screws for the fan, which I didn't use because I put a much better fan on. One thing I did not like about the Hemera at all was the fan. That fan is a piece of junk. It is loud. Very, very loud. All right. There's more washers in here. These go in here. I got a place for eccentric nuts. This can go in there. I have one for just extruder parts. Right here. Which I got rid of a bunch of because now Carl has it. So I head into Carl. Those go in there. Those can go in there too because they're springs. Those went in there. Drive gear. Oh crap. I got some more of those. Let me know if those fit the Bondtech gears. I forgot. There's another set in here. And I'm not going to use them. But I'm not going to bother shipping them to you if they don't work. I will ship them to you if they do at some point. There, Carl, buddy. Thought I had some more of them. This goes with the belts. More wheels. Or did I just put this away? Nope. So I got 2 more wheels. See, this is what I mean. I gotta organize this crap. Because I just got it all miscombobulated. Here's a bunch of eccentric nuts for the wheels. They can go with the bearings. I just had some more eccentric nuts right here. More wheels. This one's painted red. That means it's all chunky and locked up or something. Those are drive gears for the Bontac extruder. I bought spares. I don't know why. There's nothing wrong with that bearing. Why did I paint it red? It's all painted red. You don't see it, but usually I do that when it's not got good bearings or one of the bearings is bad and the other isn't, and I just cut it out and save the one bearing. But it seems all right. You know what? All of these M5 bolts are going to go in one spot. All the wheels are going to go in one spot. Yeah, I got a bunch of these that are painted red. Why are they painted red? I don't know, but it's flowing freaking perfectly. Oh, you know why? I think these are the ones I never put the washer in. Oh, there's a washer in there. Cool. I don't know. We got another one painted red. Well, it's still painted red, so I'll check it before I use it. More bearings that I can just throw in here. More mini wheels. That one's kind of rough. The extruder gear. Okay, that one is dead. The actual extruder gears, the drive gears. I think I put a bunch of them in there with it when I sent it for that Bontac extruder I just sent you. More wheels. Why does that feel funny? That's nut or the freaking bearings. It's just not riding funny. That's what I thought. Washers, nuts. You know what? That's getting dumped out too. That's crap. I think I just lost one to something, but that's all right. M5. Mostly M5. These are the actual drive bolts that come with the open builds wheels. That's what these are. Bolted to the plate. call M5, call M5, that's an M5. This is an M3. These are actually M5, even though they're stubbies. It's a nice spacer. Might go with these. Oh, look, another T-nut. And a nylon spacer, but it's all squished. Another T-nut. Got lots of T-nuts, I guess. These are both M5. A washer, I might as well put in there too. This is an M4. Yep. All right. Getting less miscombobulated. I just found two more new dots. Might as well go in here. Bunch of M5. Look at all these M5 nuts that I had that are just loose from builds. Spring, another nylon washer that's all squished. Another M5 screw. You know what? I'm not going to sort these, although the ones that are in the bags and pre-sorted, I'm going to leave pre-sorted so they can come out. M5s I might sort. M4s, I'm just going to slip in one of these boxes. As long as it's all M4 together, don't matter. That is not an M4. I will put, or M3 I should say, those are all M3s. Put all the M3 nuts in a separate little container here. Little slot. I don't even know what the hell that thing is. These are all the M4s. Different varying lengths and sizes. Now I have a box with everything separated, but they're kind of the cheapy Amazon knockoffy screws that I have a habit of stripping the heads out. So I don't really like them a whole lot. I think one just got in the wrong container, but that's all right. That's 3 or 4 M3 screws. Nuts can go in there. At least now I'm somewhat organized in what is with what. That makes sense? That's a wood screwy, self-tapping screwy thing. I actually think that's from the quadcopters, but that's all right. What else? Oh, these M5s. It's like the most popular screw I use. Yeah, of course, I already have one of these all mixed match like that. Crap. Whatever. That one. Still got consolidated down a little bit. I might do it again. We'll maybe get in there. Let's see. I thought I had the electronics, so I can put that switch. Where'd that switch go? That goes in the electronic area. I have an electronics bin. 2 wet connectors. Crap, I could have sent you these too, because you use duets, huh? Although I still have my duet, but I don't need all these connectors. Oh well. Might be sending you another box there, Carl. These are all the duet pins too. And more of them. More duet pins. That's all the hot end stuff. Those are all the angle brackets and crap. M5. I still have another whole box of junk to go through. But on the other note, stuff like this is already pre-organized. This is unopened. It's just washers. This is just M2. Correct? These are all M2s. M3. It's M3? Yeah, that's M3. Dirt. Hursty. Hursty, bang, bang. Oh, look, more crap in here. That way. That way. I have a bunch of this kind of crap. What the hell is it I just dropped? Empty Ziploc baggie. Anybody want some stepper drivers? These are the 58 whatever standard ones. I don't know why I even bought them. I was being a dumbass. They were cheaper. 1, 2. I think I got 5 of them. 3, 4, 5. Yep. I took one out. Oh, I know why. They were way cheaper than the 2208s, and I thought I'd use them for the extruder driver, and that was a big mistake. Oh my God, did it make a lot of noise on it. Just the extruder driver, when you have a quiet printer running, if you don't care about noise, they work fine. Anybody want them? Have plenty of duet pins and connectors? Yeah, you figured as much. Never have enough of that kind of stuff, though. Don't need a little piece of foam for anything. What am I going to do with these? I'm just going to stay in here for now. Somewhere I got the 2990s. These are M6 insets. SR10 reducer bushing. I don't even know what I was reducing. Oh, that's from my bicycle. That's what those were from. All right, I gotta think of what I'm gonna do with all these M5s. Where it'll actually stay organized. There's a lot of them. They almost need a tray of their own for just M5. Let's see. I wonder if I can consolidate these two mismatched. There's some M5 in here, but it's mostly mismatched crap. M4 and M3. So I'll take these ones I just organized and throw them over there. That way I can use this one for just M5. How's that sound? I'm rolling around on the floor. Look at that. Lock nut. Oh, look, more eccentric nuts. They have a place of their own now. So let's see. These are all M3. Generally. Some M4 mixed in. What did I take? Wish you could get them out easier. The only problem with these is I can't get my fingers in here to get them out. Oh, and then they slide in between. Oh, I gotta love that when the little divider doesn't go all the way down. Because I got it in upside down like a dumbass. And 4. Let's put all the 4s together. I'm gonna dump it out. Let me take all of these M5s. These are all I originally from the Max Micron. That's what all of these are from. And I switched it over to other things. Wonder when they're gonna boot me off. I'm like past my monthly subscription of StreamYard's time. Actually, I might not be. I thought I was because they sent me a warning-y thing, but it was to say I had like, I don't know, just 13 hours of the 20 or whatever. Assortment of M5 screws. Just an assortment. More T-nuts. All the M5 out of here. So we'll put more M5 in here. But this I'll make all M4, 3, and 2. So all the littly ones right here. I just organized and put in that other bin. I'll put this bin because there's already a bunch in this one too. At least everything will be in the same place. I may not be able to find it still, but it'll be in the same place. How's that sound for theory? Actually, looks like an M5. It is. Flat washer, a knurl nut. I have no idea what that was from. Lock nuts and some other little tiny crap. That one's in there. There's a good hop. I think what I'll do is save these last bins over here. For nuts, as I find them. 4 and 4 and 4. What is your issue, huh? What is your issue? Here we go. These are all M4. 4 nut. 4 and 4 nuts. What a massive waste of time this is. That's an M5, I can tell just by looking at it. These are M3 nuts. These are all M3 nuts. M3, M3, M3. Whoa, that isn't where I wanted that, but that's all right. 4. That's an M4. These are all M3s. Mixed match bag. That's an M4. Tell by the finger feel. And yeah, I guess it is. Nut. Mixed bag of crap. Put the longer ones in here as I'm thinking about it. Shorter ones in one bed, not necessarily by length, but general length. Makes it a little easier, right? Sure. That's number 4. These are all M4s. That's M4. That's M4. That's M4. These are all M3s. On the shorter side, so they'll go in the middle. Some M2. And them M3 studs. Some kind of woody screw thing. Put over here in this little unit. Now, these are quadcopter parts. So, more T-nuts. Is Chris starting the stream? Oh, I'll bail out. I was just doing this because nothing else is going on. Is he starting the stream? I didn't see anything scheduled for him. Can I get an email? I don't have my email open to see if I got an email. Although it usually takes about 10 minutes. Chris Riley is now live. Well, I'm going to bail out. Let's all go watch Chris Riley. He's doing the much more fun to watch Tool Changer. If there's anyone here, go watch Chris. End broadcast.